Okay, Coach, why don't you open up with some of your thoughts about this weekend's series versus Mercyhurst?
Again, more and more conference games this weekend. Uh, Mercyhurst has historically been the top team in the conference, so be another tough weekend for us. Um, they're an aggressive team. They've had a long tradition of winning. I believe they've won every regular season title to date in College Hockey America. So very strong program. Again, another strong team this year. So we'll have to be ready. If we don't show up, they'll make us pay in a hurry. Um, they do have some freshmen that have come in this year that are scoring with some freshman of the week stuff in conference play. They do have two freshman goalies, which can be a good thing for us, and it can also be a bad thing. Their kid had a good weekend last weekend against Penn State, but freshmen can be very inconsistent, so we'll plan to get quite a few shots on her, get people to the net, make things difficult on her, and really try and push the tempo with them this weekend.
So like you just said, Mercyhurst freshman goalie Sarah McDonald was just named the conference goalie of the week after two strong performances against Penn State. What do you tell your team about facing a goalie you've never matched up with before?
Test them. If you'll never know what they do until you throw some pucks towards the net. Whether they can't handle rebounds or they handle rebounds well. Shooting upstairs, she's got a good glove. Bad feet, good feet. You'll never know unless you put some rubber towards the net, and that will be a part of our game plan this weekend is to get some quality shots on her and see if we can find some weaknesses in her from there.
Okay, so going back to last week against Syracuse, Friday night was the annual Pink the Rink game, and your team played in front of a record crowd of 1,050. Can you talk about the energy that your team gets from playing in front of a crowd like that?
They feed off it for sure, and we've had crowds of 750 to 1,000 for probably 75% of our home games this year. So the crowds have been real good at home, and we've played well in all of them. So I think it's a good thing that our girls they feed off that energy. If you even notice the difference between Saturday's game to Sunday's, where it's a little bit smaller crowd. The team was a little flatter on that Saturday afternoon game, and again, night game to afternoon game can have something to do with that. But when you're tired, that type of atmosphere can help you find that energy when you maybe are a little bit fatigued. So this weekend, I know Friday night's going to be Mercyhurst Paint the Rink game as well. So hopefully we'll be playing, whether you're at home or on the road. It doesn't matter when there's people in the stands. It's just a much better environment to play in front of. So I think our kids feed off it and elevate their level of play when we get crowds like that.
Your penalty kill has been hot as of late, killing off 8 straight penalties and not allowing a power play goal in over 3 games now. What can you attribute that success to?
Just paying the price, being more intelligent. We've worked a lot at it in practice with how we want to execute. And it can change from weekend to weekend. So our kids are doing a very good job of being able to make adjustments to different type of power play sets. We do have a fairly good core of kids that consistently kill penalties that are really figuring it out. So that has helped us out with that, and we're not taking as many. Again, only 8 penalties over 3 games. Your best penalty kill is not taking penalties. So I think we've done a good job of staying out of the box, and then when we have taken some penalties, we're executing what we want to do. We're rushing people in good spots. We're getting good goaltending. Is another benefactor of a good penalty kill is good goaltending. Both Jolene and Nick have played well in those situations, keeping things to the outside, and hopefully we can keep that going, because it was a little rough there through the start of the year, and again, it's a learning curve. So we'll keep working at it, and hopefully we can keep that streak going.
And finally, Coach, a season ago your team was winning around 40% of the faceoffs. This season your team's improved, probably upwards around 43%. So do you think some of your early success this year can be traced back to the faceoff circle?
It's always better when you start with the puck. If you don't have to chase it and take it away, that's always a bonus. Our goal is actually 60%, so we're a long ways away from where we want to be. But as a whole, over the last 2-3 games, I think we've done it much better. We're getting up around 55 to 60% on faceoffs, and you know, puck possession is a huge thing for our team that we really stress on our players. You know, if you've got it, don't give it away. And on off every faceoff, we've got faceoff plays for pretty much every zone and every situation, so that our girls know. So, you know, being able to execute that when we start with it, you know, we can be a tough team to play against, but if we're chasing, any team can hurt us if we don't start with that.
Okay, great. Coach, thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.